So far away, Lucas. What are we talking about today?
A great big ball of fire.
Hell yeah. Great balls of fire. Don't play the clip from the song, though. We really want to make money from this, not, is it MacLeod who wrote that?
No clue.
Don't matter, you're not going to hear it. So far away, Lucas, as you often do, is to let the lovely audience at home know the topic of today's Wiki Weekend is specifically. Or if it goes on a Wednesday, Wiki Weekdays, I suppose.
We are going to be talking about the actual Phoenix Force itself from Earth 616.
Yes, not one of its many, many hosts. And you can find a link to the wiki we're referring to below. But without further ado, the biographical information of the Phoenix Force. So here, name, Phoenix Force. That's just its name. It's just called the Phoenix Force. That's awesome. And then aliases. You have some band names, Lucas. Already I see one here. The end of all that is.
Oh!
The Evil, Omnipotent Firebird, Black Angel, Black Queen, the Chaos Bringer, the Cosmic Firebird, Dark Phoenix, Devilbird, Firebird, Jean Grey, Marvel Girl, Destiny, Falcon, spelled with a PH, so it looks like it's like a fucking death metal album cover, Phoenix, Ravager of Worlds, Starchild, The Big Bang, Thunderbird, Lucy Ready, Void Falcon.
Oh!
The White Phoenix of the Crown, World Destroyer, and Void Falcon sounds like me and you when we're in that level of drunkenness and we play Smash Bros. Like, it's time.
Well, I was about to say, where's my Void Falcon Smash Bros. Skin?
It's just him, and he has like the universal like glowing energy around him.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the way it is when it's all the Falcons combined into one and he's just Rainbow Falcon. It's the Void Falcon. We have the relatives, Ythri, Sharra, and Thor via his son, Firehair. And then affiliation, none. He's the fucking Phoenix Force, he doesn't need help. Base of operations, the White Hot Room, formerly the Xavier Institute. Status, living. Identity, how is it a secret identity? It's a giant ball of fire. Marital status, single. I want to know the fucking baller who ties down the Phoenix Force.
Yeah.
Cyclops is probably giving it a good go, considering, like, you know, how often is fucking Jean Grey when she's, like, you know, like, possessed by the Phoenix Force. And then, Luke, are you ready? Occupation, Celestial Elemental.
Okay.
So his job is just floating around the universe being a dickhead. And then it says here, adventurer while possessing a host, formerly an avatar of death.
Oh.
Formerly. Characteristics, gender, agender, though it is consistently referred to as a she and appears as a woman to most people. So, just the Phoenix Force has no gender, but it's often referred to as a female, presumably white, and then it has like a preference for female hosts. Weight, variable, immeasurable unless it's within a host. Height, again, immeasurable unless it's within a host. Eyes, has no eyes while Phoenix Forced, variable irises while in a host. Hair, variable, depends on host. Unusual features, takes the form of a large phoenix. How is that? And I'm now just imagining someone sat with a sketch artist and, okay, so describe like what you saw when the building collapsed. It's like, well, it was big. How big? I don't know. I couldn't measure it. Okay. Any idea on the weight? Again, no idea. Well, is there any unusual characteristics that can help us, like, you know, pinpoint down what we're trying to track down here? Took the form of a large phoenix. Got it.
The thing is, for something called the Phoenix Force, I would say it's more unusual for it not to be shaped like a fucking phoenix.
So if it was called the Phoenix Force and it took the form of like a dog, I'd be like, what? But it reminds me a little bit of that great bit in Hot Fuzz when you have like Stephen Merchant describing a swan. It's like, can you describe the swan? It's like, well, white, long neck, kind of swan-like. It's like, oh yeah, sure, it's a swan.
Long, slender neck.
Yeah.
Kind of orange and black bill.
Anything else?
Wait, it's a swan.
And then we have here, place of birth, the Big Bang, in parentheses, reborn in each successive reality, much like a phoenix of myth. And it says here that the Phoenix Force is indestructible, however, it has been left without a host and been dispersed on several locations and in several locales. So the Phoenix Force is completely and wholly indestructible, can never be destroyed, and will exist as long as the universe does, and when the universe itself is destroyed, it will be reborn along with it. And then we have a quote here from the Phoenix Force. I am fire and life incarnate, now and forever I am Phoenix, and I is host of the Phoenix Force upon becoming Dark Phoenix. And I don't like that quote. I much prefer the one from Ultimate Marvel 3. It's, I can't control it! It just goes like level 5. It's like, oh god, no, this is like the fucking most powerful character in the game.
And then she gets one shot with just like a right hook.
Yeah, and I will never, ever fucking forget that Marvel tournament where a guy just had like the Spiderman setup, where Spiderman just does a web trap on the Phoenix Force and kills it in one hit. It's like this the most powerful force in the entirety of the Marvel Universe. Man's like, web trap! It's like, what a douchebag, you gotta love it.
I would believe that Spider-Man can just predict the most powerful opponent in the universe, Karl.
Well, to be fair, Spider-Man has been a host of the Phoenix Force on occasion. I think everybody in mainline, like Marvel canon, has been a host for the Phoenix Force on some occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just jumps between people like a Venom symbiote. It's ridiculous. But Lucas...
Has Venom ever been taken by the Phoenix Force?
Probably.
I want that.
We'll probably cover that in the trivia section. Presumably there'll be a list somewhere in this wiki of people who've been possessed by the Phoenix Force. And if there's not, there'll be a fact bar below with a couple of more notable characters to have been possessed by the Phoenix Force. But without further ado, we're not covering history, because according to Marvel continuity, the Phoenix Force has existed since the start of the universe. That's a long-ass section. We'll move swiftly on to powers and abilities. And people who don't know, in the Marvel universe, characters are ranked from 1 to 7 in several categories, with 1 being an average human, 7 being nigh omnipotent in that specific regard, and the Phoenix Force has a straight 7 in everything.
What?
It has 7 intelligence, 7 in strength, 7 in speed, 7 in durability, 7 in energy projection, and then a 7 in fighting skills, which is the only one that has a 1 in it because that's based on host. And if the host can't fight, neither can the Phoenix Force. However, that doesn't really matter when it is as strong, intelligent, fast, and durable as it is possible to be in the mainline Marvel universe.
A 7 in everything.
7 in everything. Hopefully this will shut up all those weird people in the comments who are like, you should cover insert character who's omnipotent, because those tend not to be that interesting, because the power list just says omnipotent, and that's not fun. It never gives any like specific examples of their omnipotence, because why would it? But the Phoenix Force is different. For example, powers. The Phoenix Force is one of, if not the most, powerful beings in the entirety of the Marvel Universe, possessing the unlimited power to create and destroy anything and everything. It is only surpassed by the one above all. And that is like the god of the Marvel Universe, who's based on like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. So that's like the ultimate Deus Ex Machina. And then it has here, it has been stated to be an extinction level threat by Quicksilver and an Omega level threat by Mr. Fantastic. Its powers include, but are not limited to, nigh omnipotence. The Phoenix Force is omnipotent, however, is limited in undetermined and undefined ways, as seems to suit the current mission/purpose. As the White Phoenix of the Crown, it was able to warp reality on, and I quote, a universal scale. This was not the result of divergence, but rather the effect of reality manipulation, which changed all of history itself.
What? Oh my god.
So just universal, just reality manipulation. Future, life force tap. The Phoenix Force can tap into the energy provided by life force reserved for future generations, thus denying them existence.
What? No!
That is metal. It steals life before it even has a chance to form. The Phoenix Force possesses limitless cosmic energy, with or without a host, is one of the most powerful entities in the Marvel Universe, capable of existing in any plane, timeline, or dimensional existence. Concussive force blast. It can wield this energy to project beams of, and I quote, immense concussive force, powerful enough to destroy whole planetary bodies, if not entire solar systems.
Oh, okay, because when you say, like, concussive force blasts, I think, like, oh, like, you know, Iron Man's pulsars and stuff like that. It's like, no, just planetary bodies get blown up by it.
Quantum Singularity. It can transmigrate through time and space itself by folding its energy back into itself, causing it to collapse into a black hole, and then reform itself upon reaching its destination. So it turns into a black hole and then teleports somewhere else.
That's you.
That's the ultimate, fuck it, I'm done. Energy absorption. The Phoenix Force can directly absorb, manipulate, and fully control any type of energy, even if it does not originate from the universe it is based in, such as Cyclops' ruby red coloured optic blasts, or the entirety of energy of a star, black hole, or even the whole galaxy. Because that's the thing, like, Cyclops' power comes from like an as of yet unexplored dimension, just full of that weird stuff that flies out of his eyes. And the Phoenix Force can manipulate it fully without even knowing what universe it came from. As the one true Phoenix, Jean Grey was able to activate and deactivate the mutations of other mutants with just her psychic abilities.
Oh.
Which isn't that powerful when you've got like reality manipulation, because you can just make sure the mutants aren't born.
That's true, but at the same time, like, you know, X3, when she's like, oh no, I can't stop Wolverine from stabbing me, it's like you could just turn his healing factor off.
Or just obliterate him. It's like, oh no, he's made of adamantium. You mean that thing that can be melted? He's indestructible. He's not that indestructible. Life force control. That's the thing as well. The Phoenix Force, I reckon it doesn't even steal the life force. What it does, it just takes the energy out of your jizz. Like your sperm just stops moving.
Oh, God.
Life force control. The Phoenix Force can control, manipulate life and death itself. As such, it can take life energy from something, render it dead, or vice versa. Psionic Nexus. As the nexus or center of, and I quote, all psionic energy throughout the cosmos, the host attains nigh infinitely powerful mental abilities, including, but not limited to, telepathy, empathy, and telekinesis, and often seeks out hosts who have great psionic abilities, such as Jean Grey. So yeah, it's the nexus of all psychic energy in the Marvel Universe, and considering the kind of shit you can do with that, as discussed in our Professor X video, it gives them the ability to do that on a universal scale.
Like, I get that it seems to, like, seek out these hosts, but at the same time, the only real reason that the X-Men seem to be able to beat the Phoenix Force is because it's inside Jean Grey. Like,
yeah.
Why go for a host in the first place?
Oh, he doesn't need one, realistically, but I guess it just does it because it feels like it needs to. But when bonded with a host, the Phoenix Force vastly strengthens and amplifies all of their superhuman mutant powers and abilities to immeasurable and innumerable power levels that have been shown to be near unlimited. So that means when it infected Spider-Man, he had spider sense on a universal scale. Do you think, like, when Spider-Man got it, he just had like a nervous panic because he like could spider sense the Big Bang?
Yeah, and that's the thing, you could probably just sense any danger within the entire universe.
So here we go. Matter transmutation. The Phoenix Force can manipulate and transmute matter on a subatomic level, e.g. turning wood into gold, stone to crystal, cause physical bodies to disintegrate by altering their molecular structure, etc., etc. Cosmic teleportation. So this is in addition to being able to just turn into a black hole and appear wherever it wants. It can teleport others across vast distances, such as another planet or galaxy, and the vast vacuum of space itself, or even an entire timeline altogether. So the Phoenix Force can teleport an entire region of time-space into another universe whenever it feels like it. Lucas, disintegration waves. It can consume and remove a near infinite amount of molecules per second, but Wolverine can stab it.
Yeah, like, how is this thing stopped by the X-Men?
You know,
other than comic writing bullshit.
Because Wolverine's penis is the biggest. Resurrection Force. With its near infinite power, the Phoenix Force can resurrect anybody it wishes. As it is the embodiment of life and death itself, it could also bring itself back as well, as it has done many times in the form of Jean Grey. Immortality. So I think Jean Grey's been killed like 15 fucking times. Go ahead.
Probably.
Immortality. The Phoenix Force is immortal and indestructible. It cannot die or be destroyed. After its death in Avengers vs. X-Men, and deaths in big air quotes there, it was said to be destroyed, but as this has happened many times before, the entity never truly died. It forms itself into, and I quote, a cosmic egg in the white-hot room and stays there until it is ready to come out.
So the Phoenix Force has, like, just an incubation room somewhere in the universe?
Yeah, it just turns into an egg. Some hosts get true immortality, but others get it from never aging or needing food, water, and oxygen to breathe. And if they were killed, the Phoenix Force will just bring them back to life. That's wrong. You die, it brings you back to life. Cosmic pyrokinesis. The Phoenix Force can create cosmic flames under any conditions, even the impossible ones such as the vacuum of space or underwater. These flames do not require oxygen to burn and burn so intensely that matter is consumed without byproducts such as ash. It has perfect, complete control over these flames, and they only consume what the Phoenix Force wills. But Wolverine can stab it.
Yeah, and you know what else that means, Karl? That means it chooses to look like a phoenix at all times.
It says that here, yes. Typically, these flames will manifest as a raptor or part of a raptor, such as claws or wings. In the case of an avatar, so it chooses to appear like a phoenix. It is unclear whether these flames are an extension of its powerful sonic abilities or a little punctuation to its purpose to burn away what doesn't work. Temporal manipulation. The Phoenix Force can manipulate past, present, and future across large temporal differences with a profound knowledge of causal effects its actions will have. It may be the case that time as a concept doesn't apply to the White Hot Room and the Phoenix Force by extension. It has only been shown when Jean Grey as the White Phoenix held her universe in the palm of her hands, possessing the infinite power to write as she would the one true Phoenix in any timeline, saving her own time after becoming a horrible future and altering the memories of everyone in reality itself in the process. Basically, fuck it, we're rewriting the universe because we don't want to continue this storyline anymore.
Yeah, that's insane. I control the entire universe and go, fuck it, no.
I hate how often comic books do that, where it's just like, no, a being that was super powerful just rewrote everything, but then changed everyone's mind so they didn't realise. Like, the worst storyline in Marvel, One More Day. Oh no, Mephisto rewrote it so Spider-Man and Mary Jane never got together to save Aunt May, because writers didn't want Spider-Man to evolve or change as a character.
Oh yeah, because Spider-Man can't ever have a happy life.
No. And they didn't want to write stories that were interesting and new. They wanted to just redo, him just swinging around New York saving people again. Anyway, Atmokinesis. The Phoenix Force is capable of manipulating, creating cosmic weather. It can create cosmic storms, solar flares, geomagnetic storms, cosmic rays, coronal mass ejection, and black holes. So it can just create black holes whenever it wants. And existence mastery. It possesses total control over the entirety of existence. It can warp the reality, bring anything into existence, freely manipulate all existing things, and return to nothingness when their purpose is extinguished. But Wolverine can stab it. Its immeasurable cosmic powers and abilities appear to be at their strongest and most powerful when bonded to Jean Grey, who is completely compatible with the entity, possessing incredibly strong and powerful levels of telepathic, empathic, and telekinetic godhood status capabilities. That is a sentence! That is giving Jean Grey a fucking stroke right there. It says here that she has complete control and manipulation over the realm of matter, energy, space, time, existence, and thought, as the two have a strange and profound connection to each other, but Wolverine can stab it. It is unclear how Jean Grey is the true Phoenix and why, so comic writers don't want to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I hate how often we're doing these things. It says it's as of yet unexplained, and it's something in regards like Mr. Fantastic, the smartest character in the universe. It's like, surely Mr. Fantastic himself knows why and explains it. No, because the comic writers don't want to, or they don't have the ability to explain it in a way where nerds won't complain. Weaknesses. So believe it or not, the Phoenix Force does have a weakness. Chaos magic. When Cyclops was possessed by the Phoenix, he was harmed when he touched the Scarlet Witch. But as the Phoenix 5 gain more portions, it becomes less effective. So when it portions its power out into others, it becomes less effective. Iron Fist. Wait, what? The dragon Shou-Lao was able to hurt Cyclops when he was possessed by the Phoenix. It was said by the Watcher that the dragon beat the Phoenix, but there is no evidence to show that. I guess that makes you think a dragon and a Phoenix, two mythical creatures fighting, but he says there's no evidence to suggest that Shou-Lao, the Undying, could defeat the Phoenix Force in direct combat.
Although I'm just loving the idea of Shou-Lao being possessed by the Phoenix Force.
And then just creating the Undying Dragon Phoenix. And that'll be a Yu-Gi-Oh card with 400 attack points. Despite these weaknesses, the Phoenix Force itself has never felt or even said that it hurts. It only affects the host. Even if the host, the Phoenix, is in control or feels pain, the Phoenix Force does not. And I like this as well, transportation, flight under its own power.
Do you really need transportation when you can turn into a black hole and be like, bye fuckers?
So Lucas, would you like to hear some trivia about the Phoenix Force to end on?
Hell yeah.
Okay then, so end on. So Phoenix's costume was really going to be white with the quality of the paper that comics were printing at the time. Editor-in-Chief Archie Gunn was afraid readers would be able to see the page on the other side through the character's figure. In celebration of Marvel Comics' 80th anniversary, Dark Phoenix along with Mystique and Storm were featured in a special line of Barbie fashion dolls. That's a fucking great idea.
What?
I want to see...
I want those Barbie dolls.
I want to see the Mystique Barbie doll. Because surely the Mystique Barbie doll should look like a regular Barbie and just say she's in disguise. That's what I'd have done. That's like when Hot Wheels did the invisible jet from Wonder Woman and they just released an empty box and it became like a collector's item.
I was going to say, some company did that not long ago as an April Fool's of the Invisible Man and just sold the empty packaging.
Yeah, they should do that. That's fucking awesome. I want to get those Barbie dolls as a collector's item. That's fucking sick. But they go for $8,000.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because nerds will never let people enjoy things.